You see the vibe in the store? I've kind of had this vibe my whole life, and now I get to express it through what I do for work. I don't like to throw stuff away. People, I don't like to do that. I don't like to throw... Everything has value. One of the biggest problems with humans is that we just overconsume. You know, it's really just that simple. It's not even complicated. If we just were happier with less, we wouldn't need as much. You know? And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with having things. I'm not saying that. But a lesson I learned as a kid, you know, I'm in the age where we used to pirate video games and stuff all the time. And, you know, and I wasn't exempt from that. And and I've always been kind of poor, right? So when you're poor and you buy something, you play the shit out of it, right? You get all the value out of it. Like even just a pair of shoes, you wear those shoes until you get holes in them and the things. I almost said a cuss word. But do you understand what I'm saying? And you learn to value whatever it is that you have, because sometimes that's all you got. And then when I got a little bit older, we got a computer, we got a little bit more stable. But then I you know, we still don't have a ton of money to buy games, and I play games quick. and I would have to work and earn the money and whatever. And then I figured out how to pirate the games, and then I got every game I ever wanted, and then I immediately didn't want to play them anymore. Like it was too much at once. And too many choices. So I found myself bouncing from thing to thing instead of enjoying something fully. And instead of having that, like, that I've just read the book feeling, like that, you know, there's, you know, that part feeling of accomplishment. And then that existential dread when you're like, okay, what now what? But like, that's a process you enjoy because there's always something else to learn. There's always something else to do. But when you have everything at once, you just, And I think the internet is like that in a lot of ways, but that's a whole nother story. But sometimes it's better just to slow it down. Just enjoy what you have. Take a moment. Smell that rose. You know, just smell it. Just take a moment. You know, and so I kind of approach life like that a little bit. So anyway, back to music.